Hello, everyone. Welcome to the second edition of the ESOL Weekly
or Biweekly
News. I'm Matthew Johnston.
And I'm Amy Pedrosa.
Let's get started with this week's top tips.
Here are some top tips. Take time for your mental health. Take time for your mental health.
Awesome. I wonder where they found those little actors. All right, and now for our weekly pet update.
Weekly pet update.
Which one? Sammy?
The one Simone has.
Smell? That one? Good girl.
No animals were harmed in the making of those videos. Now, a word from one of our sponsors, the Language Exchange.
Hello. Hey, how are you? Oh my gosh, it's so good to see you. I'm so glad that you're here. Oh my gosh, it's been so crazy. Like, work is so crazy, and then school is so crazy, and they're like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I have so much homework. How are you doing? Oh my god, tell me, what's going on? Uh-huh. Okay. Bye. Has this happened to you? Do you sometimes have a difficult time understanding what English speakers are saying? Do you ever have a hard time figuring out how to respond? Well, we have a great opportunity for you. It's called Language Exchange, and it happens every Friday at 1 p.m. Come on down to the eCampus Community RLC Online Language Center, and you can find it there. Hope to see you on Fridays at 1 p.m.
All right, so I hope everyone gets a chance to go down to the Language Exchange on Fridays at 1 p.m.
And now for an exciting interview with Jana Miller. Catch it right here.
Good morning, everyone, or good afternoon, whenever you're watching this. Jana, tell us a little bit about who you are and what you do at Richland. All right. Good
Dallas
morning. Yes, Dallas College. Good morning, or good afternoon, or good evening. My name is Jana Miller. I am an academic advisor in the Multicultural Center.
Awesome. What is your favorite thing about working in the Multicultural Center at Dallas College? Either before quarantine, probably before.
Okay, yeah, we'll start with before. I would say I really love all of my coworkers, and I just love just the diverse group of students that we get to work with every day. Probably my favorite part of the job is just interacting with so many different students and faculty and staff from different countries and learning about their cultures and customs. And it's almost like you can travel to many different countries in one day just by communicating with people from different areas of the world.
So it is really nice how we get to experience people from all over the world. Have you had any traveling experiences? Do you like to travel?
I do like to travel. At least once a year, I try to take an extended vacation and go experience some new countries. So I have been to Southeast Asia, and then last year I had a chance to go to Europe and Africa. And then this past year, well, actually in March, right before all the COVID crazy started happening, I was actually in Peru when everything was going down in the US, and I had no idea. I was just climbing Machu Picchu and, hiking all these other mountains and going to Lake Titicaca and doing all this stuff. And then I wake up one morning sitting there eating my eggs, and I was watching the news, and it was like, danger. And I was like, what's going on? There's like a thing scrolling across the bottom. So I got out my Google Translate, and I was like typing it as I'm watching the news, and it says, the borders are going to close today at 11:59. So if you don't leave, basically plan to shelter in place for at least 15 days. So I was like, oh no, what do I do? And I met up with my friends, and we actually ended up doing a lockdown. We found a hostel that had a restaurant and like an open courtyard so we could still be outside. And basically we were on military lockdown, and my flight home was canceled. All transportation was shut down, even like city buses. People couldn't drive their cars. So it was pretty crazy because it was like all of a sudden, here I am like, oh, Machu Picchu, this is wonderful. And then they're like, no, you can't leave. You can't go home. So once I came to the realization that like, okay, this is going to be my new home for the next however many days, it was like, okay, I guess I'll just embrace it and enjoy it. So the place that I was at, there were 127 of us there. But we made the best out of it. Like we did yoga classes every day. We did HIIT workouts. We did hill runs. So we made the most out of it. So it was like an extra little spring break. So, but I'm home. I made it home eventually. I made it home on one of the repatriation rescue flights from the U.S. So
what do you think is like some good advice for people when they're in another country, they're still getting used to a language?
Be willing to talk to people that are different than you. Be open-minded, I think, is a really big thing. If you don't understand something about like a new culture or a new situation, don't automatically brush it off as being just because you don't understand it. It may not be good or bad. Maybe learn about stuff that you don't understand. Be open to eating weird things. I mean, it may seem weird to you, but whole other countries have been eating this forever. So
Yeah. What's your favorite food that you've had, or maybe the top favorites, because there's so many?
there are so many. So I'm going to start with number one is Vietnamese street food. Like I could eat that all day. So yes, Vietnamese street food, number one. Ooh. And then I would have to say the gyros from Greece are also like way up there, especially if they add those French fries. Like, give me those all day.
Awesome. Is there any good advice you have as an advisor.
Okay, so some advice from an advisor to students. Be prepared. Read your emails. Please respond to your emails. We're not scary people at all. Like, we're approachable people. So don't be scared or intimidated to approach us or ask questions.
Are you a cat or a dog person?
I am definitely a dog person. Mo. Oh, he's chasing a lizard right now. So I have a dog. His name is Mo.
See if you can see him.
He's trying to get that lizard over there, if you guys can see him.
Go Mo.
He's silly. He's a little camera shy. Gets it from me.
Yeah, I could see that.
For the full interview, click the description below. And now for the weather update. Hey Nathan, how's the weather at Richland College?
It's warm and nice. It's a beautiful day.
Thanks for that weather update, Nathan.
And now for an exciting version of Jeopardy all about Thanksgiving.
All right. Well, let's get started. Welcome to Jeopardy Thanksgiving edition. And we have, we have Ikuko and Natalia and Habib playing with us today. First question, savory selections for 100. Name this Thanksgiving dish.
Oh, Natalia.
Natalia had her hand up first.
Oh.
As turkey? Do I have to say like,
Yeah.
or do I have to say baked turkey?
Now, Natalia, you get to pick the next question. So you can choose any of these topics, and you can even choose how many points you want.
Okay, I'm gonna take a risk. Delicious desserts for 500.
500.
Ooh.
Okay,
All out here. Woo.
Everybody ready? Name this Thanksgiving dessert.
What? Habib, all right.
Habib?
Pie cake.
No, that's correct.
Close. Natalia.
Cranberry pie?
That's not quite correct. It's close. Ikuko, do you want to try?
I have no idea.
All right, Mr. Matthew, what is that?
The answer is cheesecake.
Oh my.
Oh.
Cheesecake, my God.
It's not the most common of Thanksgiving desserts, or maybe not the most traditional, but
Yeah.
those are cheesecakes. There's a cherry cheesecake and a blueberry cheesecake.
More meals for 500.
For 500. Okay, here we go. Name this Thanksgiving food.
Oh, Ikuko.
Wait. Oh, sorry. I didn't lower my hand. Sorry. I don't see the photo. Oh.
Okay, Ikuko again.
Oh, wait. Wait. It's cranberry sauce.
Yes.
Yes.
Correct. And my family has the tradition of just pushing it right out of the can and keeping it in the shape of a can. So that's on my family's Thanksgiving table there.
Actually, the funny thing is we do the same. Well, my mother did the same thing because she didn't know what to do with it. And so our family was completely lost, and it remained just like that the whole entire meal because we didn't know how to eat it, what to do with it. So that's why I know this answer. It looks so familiar.
Yep.
Very good, very good.
Okay, so Ikuko, you get to pick the next question.
Okay. How about a tea day trivia? I'm just curious.
How much?
Oh, 500.
For 500.
Ooh, 500.
Okay. Outside of the USA, where is Thanksgiving celebrated?
Oh, Mr.
Just give us one correct place.
Okay.
Canada.
Yeah.
Did you say Canada?
Yes.
That is correct.
All right.
Yay.
Brazil, Grenada, Santa Lucia, and Liberia.
Oh, I got some points.
You're on the board.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. What tradition gives Thanksgiving its name?
Wow. Oh.
Yeah.
You give thanks for what you are thankful for.
That is correct.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Well done.
Very good, very good. All right, Natalia with 400 more points. Matthew will hum the theme song.
Do 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 do. Is that the right theme song?
Yeah.
Okay, everyone show at the same time.
Show us your answer.
All right. Okay, so Natalia, go ahead. How many points did you say you are going to give? 100? Did that say 100?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're wagering 100. Say mashed potatoes.
That is correct.
That's correct. So now you have 4,100. And then, Mr. Habib, how many points did you give?
No, I'm not losing anyone.
Oh, you didn't wager anything. And what was your answer?
Mashed potatoes.
Mashed potatoes. That's correct.
Wagered
So
all of it.
with 150. And Ikuko, she wagered a lot. She wagered 3,500 mashed potatoes. So actually, in the end, the person who is the winner with 7,050 points.
All right.
Wow.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
From Adelaide of Thanksgiving dinner.
Wait, what's the prize?
How's that forever? No.
You say the prize is?
Yeah, Adelaide is going to draw you a Thanksgiving dinner.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I would love that.
We'll send it to you.
Yes.
Yeah. Put it under your door.
I would frame it.
Okay.
Thank you,
Well,
guys.
yes, thank you all
Thank you very much for doing this all of us. Thank you.
Have a
Yeah,
great
this was
day.
Good
fun.
initiative, Batman.
Thank you.
And good initiative, Miss Amy. Thank you. Thanks, joining for Natalia and Ikuko. Thank
It
you.
was fun.
Yeah, it was fun and informative
It
too.
was exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah, now you know a little bit more about Thanksgiving.
Congratulations, Ikuko! Woo! You did well. And now for a word from our sponsor, the Language Corner Chat.
So, the Language Corner Chat is a newsletter that focuses on the ESOL and World Languages community here at the Richland campus of Dallas College. And I'm actually the new editor, so I just started. I took it over from Lisa Katzenstein, who had been doing it for a while. But we are continuing many of the same type of features. We like to kind of talk about what's going on in our group of staff, students, and faculty, what people are up to, the different programs and resources that are available to students who are studying English and other world languages. We like to focus on, different topics related to language learning and, just kind of check in to see what people are up to.
All right. Thanks, everyone, for watching this edition of the ESOL Weekly
Or bi-weekly.
News. Hope to see you next time.
See you.
Roll the credits. You can't even see my fingers.
And Matthew had an accident.
Boom. Hands are gone. Fingers are gone.